Welcome. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to continue talking about the glorious truth that we were chosen by our Father for salvation. That our salvation is for today. We don't have to wait for it. Now is our accepted time. Today is the day of our salvation. It's a gift from our Father, and our Father will never withdraw what we're talking about. And we're going to continue talking and reading scriptures that say, you were chosen. And the glory about that is, man, Father knew who you were and what you were. There's no surprises coming his way. He knows the beginning and the end. So let's look at some scriptures here. John 6:44 says, no one is able to come to me unless the Father who sent me attracts and draws him and gives him the desire to come to me. And then I will raise him up from the dead on the last day. The reason you desire Jesus is because God is causing you to desire him. So let hardships come, and they will come. Let good times come, and they will come. And you're going to continue to want Jesus, no matter what. No matter where you're at in your life. Our Father will never stop drawing you towards the truth that has set you free, because he's never going to stop using you. He's never going to stop being greater in you than anything that's in this world. He's never going to leave you. He's never going to forsake you. Romans 8:28 says, now we are assured, and we know that God being a partner in your labor, all things work together for are good and fitting into a plan for good to and for those who love God and are called to him, to his design and his purpose. Then we come down here and we can read, and I'm trying to struggle here as I'm reading. In Romans 8:29 through 31, it says, for those whom he foreknew, capital H, so he is God. So for those whom God foreknew, of whom he was aware and loved beforehand. He was aware. God knew you beforehand, and he loved you before you ever were. He also destined from the beginning, foreordaining them, predestination, to be molded into the image of his Son and share inwardly his likeness, that he might become the firstborn among many brethren. And those whom he thus foreordained, you were foreordained. Before God made Adam and Eve, he knew he was going to use us. He also called, and those whom he called, he also justified. He made righteous, putting them in right standing with himself. Before anything was, you were put into right standing with God. Isn't that great? You're a chosen vessel to be used, just like Jesus was a chosen vessel to be used. Is a chosen vessel to be used. He's active right now. He is the I am. You are the same way because you are one with him. And those whom he justified, he glorified. Remember, we have the same glory as Jesus. You just don't get any glory. We get Jesus' glory. Raising them to the heavenly dignity and condition of state or being. What then shall we say to all this? If God is for us, who can be against us? Who can be our foe if God is on our side? Isn't that wonderful? We are more than conquerors, and it's all just a gift. God's never going to take that away from us. If we look in Romans 10:20, it says, then Isaiah is so bold as to say, I have been found by those who did not seek me. I have shown and revealed myself to those who did not consciously ask for me. Isn't that powerful? That's my life right there. I really wasn't seeking God out when he introduced himself to me. He just kind of introduced himself to me, and I could not deny him from then. And he's constantly drawing me towards himself. He knew all my defects and all my faults, but yet he still chose me. It wasn't up to me. I was born again. You were born again. Anybody that's truly born again was born again because our Father willed it. He's giving us a desire. He's giving us a heart to go after him. King David wrote it, for my eyes saw my unformed substance. For your eyes saw my unformed substance, and in your book all the days of my life were written before they ever took shape, when yet there was none of them. Psalms 139:16. We can't help but be drawn to God because we were known by our Father before we ever were. That should give you peace. Our Father preordained paths for us to take. You are right where Jesus wants you to be right now. Now, he's going to take you down a far, far more and better path. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get more powerful. Of course you are. Because when he returns, he's returning for a glorious church without spot, wrinkle, or blemish or any such thing. But right now, this day, you're not out of step one little centimeter from where our Father wants you to be. Because you're one with our Father this day. That's what salvation is. Salvation is you are one with Jesus. Just like God and Jesus are one, you are one with him, perfectly united. This is the truth, and this truth sets us free. Thanks for logging on, and we are blessed this day and every day by our Father. We can't lose.